Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. Now, one of the things that I really like about Prime1 Studio is the fact that they do have different licenses that most companies, in this case most Western companies, do not touch. And that's something that to me it's good. I love when we get statues besides the Marvel or the DC stuff. We get stuff for anime or manga or gaming. So in this video today, I want to break down the new Persona 5 Joker statue that just came out for pre-order, but I also want to talk about the Dragon Ball Goku statue that was announced in its own pre-order. It was announced a few months back, and also in this case a Doomslayer. I think those are fantastic pieces for those who are into gaming and anime. So in the next couple of minutes, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm here at Prime1 Studios website, and before we go to Joker, I want to start with the Super Saiyan Son Goku. This is the deluxe version. Of course, this has been out on pre-order for a few months now, but man, I'm so intrigued by it. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball, so to me it's, I don't know, this is always, every time that they produce something, they showcase something that is Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball related, I'm always going to look at it. You know, it's just something that is natural in me. But here you go. It says now available for pre-order and worldwide. It's $13.50, so it's pretty up there in price. This is top of the line. This is not your average toy. And you can pay a deposit, and the second payment on shipment, which is $1,215, which is up there. It says Prime1 Studio and Mega House are proud to collaborate to make a long-awaited statue of the main protagonist, Son Goku from Dragon Ball Z. We chose his popular Super Saiyan look in a dynamic Kamehameha pose with an LED light-up function, which gives some vigor to the whole statue. We also added some small, highly detailed parts to the base and the whole body that gives an amazing effect of a fierce battle. The deluxe version comes with a total of 4 alternate portraits: normal, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 3. Some additional lighting effects are added while display with, in this case, the second and the third portraits. This is just the regular Goku portrait. I love that one. I love that one. Definitely, I love that. There's a lot of stuff going on in this base, but in my opinion, it works well with the character. It works well with the, what they're trying to accomplish. This is a battle pose, but love that. Love the Dragon Ball right there. The dragon going around the base. This is a very cool looking base. And of course, this is the Super Saiyan number 1. Look at that. This is Super Saiyan number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely with that anger pose. He's yelling, he's screaming. Love the light up feature as well. And this is Super Saiyan number 3. Super cool. This is a fantastic piece, as you can see right there, with everything that comes with all the different heads on the deluxe. This is the deluxe. Of this regular version, I think only has 2 portraits, if I'm not mistaken. But man, it's super fantastic, and there's like a tons of pictures here. Look at that light up feature, super bright. Of course, they might have to create the effect, but all this translucent rests and kind of transfer all the lighting. But look at that. Oh man, it looks terrific. So if you are a big fan, and I know there's a big fan base in Asia that they love. I follow a couple of collectors that actually all they do is they concentrate on anything that has to do with Dragon Ball or anime. That's all they collect. And in my opinion, this is going to be a sought-out piece for them as well. It is, in my opinion, the best Goku we have seen so far. I've seen so many different Gokus over the years. They do some fantastic work in Asia. But in my opinion, this is probably going to be the best. Love that. I love the background. This is based on the Fighter C, Dragon Ball Fighters. I love that game too. I play it from time to time. I should play it more. Actually, I should stream it on my channel. But love the detail. Love pretty much the texture in his clothing. And even though it has some texture, still respects the source material. And that's, in my opinion, that's good. Look at that. Man, love all the different portraits. It does create so many, with all these portraits, when you change the portraits, it does change the piece so much to the point that you feel that you have different statues, and it's all the same statue. As you can see, there is like 4 different statues. They're very different. Maybe the last 2 are kind of similar, the Super Saiyan 1 and 2, but of course the regular and then Super Saiyan 3. of course, and then you have the effect part, so you can do all sort of things. It seems like you can arrange. Oh, I see that. That's what you do around. Cool. Man, 72 pictures. This is what I love about Prime1 Studio in comparison to, I would say, Seiya or any other company. Seiya also had, you know, it takes a lot of pictures. But what I love about this is Prime1 is that they go all out when it comes about taking pictures. They showcase everything they have and at different angles. And that, to me, is a selling point. And that's, I think, another reason why they are doing well. And as you can see, the LED illumination with the light up feature and without it, definitely you're going to have to do the light up more often. Love that. The detail in his clothing. Definitely super, super cool. We're going to move a little faster on this. Look at that. I love that. The Dragon Ball with the 4 stars. And exclusive bonus part, logo stand. Nice. So you get a lot of extras. And that, in my opinion, that's cool. All right, now we're moving to Doomslayer, and there are 3 variants, 3 versions. They got the regular, which is still pricey. You got the deluxe version, and then you have the ultimate version. So we're gonna go all out. We go for the ultimate version. This is with everything, and this is $23.99. You know, they're talking about $2,399. This is not cheap. But if you are a big fan of Doom, particularly Doom's Eternal, Doomslayer, in any case, you are going to go for this for sure. You can choose in this case, a payment plan as well, up to 11 payments, which helps a lot of people. Now, the description says, Prime1 Studio is proud to present the Doomslayer from the upcoming video game Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, the sequel to 2016 action game of the year Doom, developed by ID Software and set to release on March 20, 2020. Doom Eternal is the ultimate fast-paced, push-forward, first-person shooter video game. The Doomslayer is the protagonist and playable character in the award-winning Doom franchise and the upcoming Doom Eternal. Armed with the powerful super shotgun and protected by the Praetor suit, a dark green set of armor reserved for the Sentinel's mightiest warrior. The Doom Slayer wades fearlessly into battle against Hell's army. The statue, approximately 43 inches tall, depicts the unstoppable Doom Slayer standing triumphant on a vase featuring a highly detailed landscape of rubble, skulls, and the remains of a defeated Pinky Demon. And of course, all the information there, specifications. Now let's look at the pictures. And man, this is huge. This is not a small piece, and that base is super, super huge. And there's 89 pictures, and you get all these different weapons. The chainsaw, the sword, all of that, the axe, you get so many things. This is definitely the ultimate version with all the extra weapons, as you can see. And look at that base. And I do love the way the face, you can see his eyes through that. That's super, super cool. Here you can see all the different weapons that come with the ultimate version. Many, many different variations, which is good. Of course, these are the part of the ultimate version. You get the shotgun, you get that big, I forgot, this big rifle thing, big cannon, and of course a chainsaw. I don't think that's a shotgun. That's yeah, that's a different gun. Probably like an LMG or something. But man, look at that. Super cool. That base, man, is killer. If you're a big Doom fan, definitely you're going to go for this. But it's pricey, of course. It is pricey. But look at that. Different angles. I've seen this. I bypass this every time I come to the website a couple of times. But I was looking for the right time. I think this is the best time when I'm talking about this franchises that do a lot of gaming. I say I'm going to talk about this because I love this detail. And definitely, actually, Doom, this Doom Eternal trailer was the first trailer that I reacted to for gaming. And of course, now I have a gaming channel, but that was my first time reacting to something, to the trailer. Doom is a classic, and look at that. Love the paint job, love the green. The detail is good. This is a nice piece for sure. Man, look at all these pictures, different angles. But again, that base, man, that base. I think the biggest thing I love in this case, the pose is very natural, is very classic. Love the fact that you get so many different weapons, but in my opinion, that base is the best part of that. And sometimes bases can be overpowering, and this one has a light up feature too. Wow. Or I think it's just that they made it look like that. It looks like a light up feature. Sometimes bases can be overpowering. No, actually, it does have a light up feature. you know, the reality is that, you know, you want the bases to play with the theme. You don't want it to be like take over everything. You don't want to be the central point of attention, your focus point, but you also want it to stand out. And I think they did a fantastic job with this one. It stands out with the character. It plays with the character and with the whole theme of Doom. So that, to me, that's a good thing. So we're moving faster now. Again, all these different angles. Again, what I'm saying is that Prime1 Studio knows how to take pictures. They know how to sell a product, and they do it this way. Look at that. Again, the base, all the skulls, that demon that is laid right there, everything, the ground, the floor. He does have a lot of, I can see so many different parts. Good job by Prime1 Studio in collaboration with Bethesda. They did a terrific job. As you can see, love the sword, love everything. Look at that. Cool. Nice paint job too. Look at that. All the different pictures, different angles. Some seems to be repeats. Love, again, love the mask. His helmet, you know, of course, but you can see through his eyes. That's super cool. That's a super cool thing to do. I need to play Doom Eternal on my gaming channel. I need to live stream it for sure. Yeah. Definitely, this is a cool one. Expensive, oh, of course, you know, really expensive. But man, it looks terrific. All right, now we're gonna move into Joker. This is the one that came out for sale this week, and definitely the one that people are interested on. 1 for scale. Of course, all the gaming licenses primarily are on the 1 for scale. This is the deluxe version. It's $899, limited edition. The edition size is to be disclosed, and you can choose the payment plan as well. Now, in the description, it says, this is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world. Lavenza. Prime1 Studio is proud to present the main protagonist of the award-winning RPG Persona 5 and leader of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, your hero, Joker. Now, an excellent addition to our premium Masterline series. The protagonist of Persona 5, Akira Kurosuru, better known as Joker, is a high school student at the Shujin Academy in Tokyo. He's a silent protagonist and a man of few words. However, Joker is a steadfast wild card and devotes himself to dominating the metaverse with his team, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. We have incorporated the themes and colors from the video game into this statue to give you that video game appeal when you look at it. Starting with Joker's body, we have designed his stance with perfect attention to detail to recreate the amazing hero from the series. We wanted this statue to feel like the same Persona 5 experience all the way down to the base. The base is perfectly sculpted with vibrant colors and shapes directly from the video game. The deluxe version features swappable arms and hand parts with an extra Joker mask to really set it aside from the rest. This expertly crafted piece is the best Persona 5 statue you will find on the market and will stand out as part of anyone's collection, which is true. And of course, you get the specifications and all of that. So now let's look at the pictures. And I would say, to be honest with you, I'm not a big, I haven't played Persona 5. I'm not a big fan of Persona. Although the games of the Persona series, I have played Persona 4 Arena. I love fighting games, so definitely I love, you know, I love the game there. But when it comes about the RPGs, I'm not a big RPG fan. However, and I really don't know much about Joker because I haven't played Persona 5. He's just a protagonist there. But to be honest with you, I really like what they did. I did some research before, of course, coming to look at this, and I'm looking at the images that they use for promo for the video game, and this is a perfect representation of it, and that's good. I like the fact that what I really love about Prime1 is that they always go for that, for the aesthetic look to resemble what they're creating, and it's always that. They don't take liberties, they just go all out and they represent the characters as they are showcased in the video games, the movies, or the comics, and to me that's always a good thing. And this is a perfect representation of the image of the promo pics of the Joker for the video game, and that's good. So here you can see the piece in the front and back, and you can see all the switchable parts. And of course, the deluxe, this is the regular, comes like this, but the deluxe has a different portrait without the mask, holding the mask in his hand, in different hands. And of course, you get different weapons as well. That's super cool. So you get all these extra parts that add up to it. That's super cool. And I really love the in this case the base. It plays with the theme of the video game. If you have played in this case any of have seen any of the Persona series, you know, they have these very colorful images, very cartoony, very comic-like also. And that's one of the reasons why I was attracted to Persona 4 Arena. I really love that game. I love those type of, you know, fighting games. The color is simple. I love what I love about it's all this hair. You can see that they managed to put it all there, and that base, of course, again, and different angles. The only concern, of course, would be the price point. This is not a cheap collectible, but if you love this character, definitely you're gonna go for it. It's not as bad as others. It's not like Doomslayer that is over $2,000. This is just more affordable, of course. Of course, the Doomslayer is a lot larger. It's in the Masterpiece line, so that's 1/3. But look at this. Wow. Definitely good. Simplistic in some ways, but it's based on the video game. And you can see the handgun right there. Love that. Actually love the detail in his clothing right there. Even in the black, you can see, well, good detail, good sculpt. The mask in his hand, you can remove it. Put it on the other hand. Put it in his face. Look at that. And more different angles now. He's holding that. Look at the shoes. Wow, really like everything. Actually, it's very simple. Love the Persona 5 says right there. Some people might not like this base, but if you don't play this video game, definitely you're not going to see the appreciation of it. To be honest with you, it just plays with a team. I like that, and it is. You know, it's not something that I will jump on personally, but it's something definitely that it's nice. Again, love the brown they use on this in his boots. They look pretty good. And of course, all this cool, good detail. The paint job here might need some work. You can see the lines, but I think it's just that. Definitely, this is cool. If you're a fan of Persona 5, I'm sure you're happy with this. Well, guys, there you have it. I think these pieces are fantastic. Of course, they're not for everyone. When you come to think about the price point, definitely they're up there, but the quality is there. The rendition is there. I don't think that any other company can top this, in this case, these renditions and the quality of these renditions. So, in my opinion, they are must-have for those who are into the Persona 5 video game, whether you are a top fan of, in this case, Doom, Eternal, and also if you are a big fan of Dragon Ball. These are the top tier collectibles in the market. I would say they will be there for a long time. But what is your opinion? What do you think? Are you a fan of any of these? Any complaints about them? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.